Hi all. So I've got the new set, the Cybermen from Dark Water, which was in 2014, which featured the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi. Now these, as you may or may not know, are exclusive to character options online. Just give you a bit of light so you can see them better. They are 45 quid. You get two Cybermen with two gun arms, and I've only put one arm on. I'll show you in a minute how to assemble the arm on, or to put it off and on with the other one. They're nicely detailed, good articulation, nice paint job. So let me get a bit more info. Let me just put this light down and move it. Hopefully you can see if I don't knock the light over. I confess it's just an old phone light, something to have to hand. Just try and get them to hold it. I should have been prepared. But there you go. Was one of my friends says to me, my best friend's failure to prepare. Right, so there they are. That's the backdrop that comes with it. This is just Bruce Wayne's study. So they have. I'll show you the range of articulation. So I should just good. Like that. It's quite impressive. The nice articulation. Even bend that way without falling over. Now to put the gun arm, there's the other one. All you do is this. I'll just use this chap. So I shall just, if I can, I just twist and pull and whoops. There. I've not broke it, don't worry. He's armless anyway. Aha. And then you just insert into there. Like so. And then he is fully armed and operational. So you can have it that way, side one, or that way. Whoops, it's not quite in. Bit of a twist more. There we go. That's in now. So I'll pop it down so you can see then how it looks now. Would I recommend these? Yes. I'm not a fan of the Cybermen. I'm not a big fan of modern Cybermen design. Although the Chibnall era ones weren't too bad, except when they became Cyberlords. That was silly. But the ones with the sort of like invasion type helmet without the spikes, they were okay. But I just don't like this all-in-one Iron Man look. I mean, in this story, remember they had jet rockets in their boots. Silly. I was trying to remember the story. There is an invasion helmet. I was trying to see if I could pull off an invasion head, but I've not been able to. I'm not going to try it at this moment. If I do, I'll take some photos. But I might as well just show you how they compare. I think I do prefer the invasion type anyway. Well, I'm more of a classic Cyberman. I'm not going to go compare every Cyberman, but just this, as I said, I was trying to take the helmet off, but I have not been able. So what else? Can these heads come off? That's a good question. Let's see. I'd say possibly. Not going to try at the moment, but look, nice head movement. Someone had an idea that perhaps there were two of them, and it came with the Danny head. Like, I don't know if you know, but a good few years ago they did a range of these in 3.75 inches. It was supposed to replace the 5.5 inch, but it didn't go down well with us collectors, and so they reverted back, and I'm glad they did. But I'll bring in one other. I don't know if I can get her to stand on the turntable. She doesn't stand very well, but I'll put her in front anyway, if I can. Of course, Missy, because she was working with him. There's Missy with the Cybermen. I don't know if I can get her up there. She's not one for standing out. I thought, whoops. She's not. I don't know whether it's two ankles, the feet the same. I'll just turn it off for a second. I don't know if I can have her on there anyway. It might work, but it will be warning. It might fall off. Then we can even add, not very right size, but look, we could even put in the 12th Doctor. So in a way we've got a few figures from this story. I always like that when we have more than one figure from that story. Unfortunately, this is not the right costume for the 12th Doctor. He had the sort of black, was it not, navy cloak with the red lining. They never did that in 5-inch. They only did it in 3.75. Perhaps they will in time. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm sure you want to see the Yeti's head, and I shall get that for you now. So I shall just take off Madam Missy, Madam Doctor, Mr. Doctor, not Madam Doctor, and here he is, or it is. It's quite nice. Now, this is the Yeti based on the Abominable Snowman, and a good few years ago they released from that story the second Doctor and the TARDIS from the Abominable Snowman. So you have the second Doctor's fur coat, and also this Yeti version of this Yeti appeared in the 5 Doctors. That's what it's like. So this is the first part. The next part will be, what are we in now? July, August is the next one. What's August now? That's the 15th Doctor. That's it really. Just to finalise, I don't object to collecting Bill figures because I would buy them anyway, and also it's a way of getting the figures to be sold, because if they sell, of course, it encourages characters to make more. I mean, I can remember the first wave we ever had of classic figures. It came with the K1 giant robot, and then you had from New Who the likes of Vesper form, which I did get, but I sold because I can't stand wasps, and I would not have a giant wasp in my flat, Doctor Who or otherwise. There was also kind of like the Pandorica opens. You collected the walls, and it formed the box, and the walls were also CDs from audio Doctor Who stories. Can't think of the other collecting bills. Escapes me at the moment. The Vesper form, K1 robot, Pandorica opens. Anyway, that's here and there. So that's the Dark Water set. Just to add, these are about to be sold out, so if you haven't got them, order them now. They've made a limited number, and unfortunately for all those fans out in the States and overseas, they're not available. So you could buy them here from here, but the shipping costs will be a lot, and I'm sorry for you guys, because I know what it'd be like if I couldn't get these. I'd be really annoyed. So yeah, who's responsible? I don't know, but it's character, or I think the character and the BBC. I mean, the BBC have got this BBC shop, so why can't they put them on there for, say, just US fans? or another overseas fans, sure it would make sense. Was the tariffs too high for them or something? I don't know. So it's a Yeti. Quite nice actually, nicely detailed. So I should look forward to building this. I mean, I wouldn't mind 2 Yetis, but I'm not spending £90 a set to get 2 lots. I'm not that rich, not even rich at all. But yeah, quite nice, and it's a good set. So I hope you like my little rambling review. I say it as it is. So there we have the Cybermen from Death in Heaven, available now from character. No, yes, sorry, no, not Death in Heaven, Dark Water, because in Death in Heaven they weren't really in it to start with. I think they're Peter Boys. I see other agents of the story at the end, but yeah, from Dark Water 2014. So I do recommend them. Nicely detailed, and that's it. So hope you liked it. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and do subscribe, because I'm trying to grow this channel. But just one shout out to everybody. If anyone knows how to do graphics, please get in touch with me, because I want to do that on my channel, but I ain't got Scooby-Doo how you do it. Anyway, take care all. I'll speak to you all soon. Ta-ra for now.